10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
September 1746. 5 months have passed since the shambles of Culloden Moor. The butchery continues. Anyone known to be loyal to Charles Edward Stuart is hunted down. Charles himself is thought to be still in Scotland, but his hiding place is unknown. Ewan Cameron has been one of the hunted, but now held prisoner in Fort Augustus, manacled and ill-treated, he awaits certain death. Keith Windham has visited Cameron in his cell, but is powerless to gain his release.
Caution. Who's there? It is my son. They say my son Neil is dead, but I still hear the pipes playing out there in the glen. Who are you that came and put fresh peat on the fire and go like a wraith without speaking? It is my son. My sons are both dead. I saw them dead.
It is someone who is not fit to be your son. It is someone whose shame is that he is alive when Neil is dead and his chief is going to his death.
Lachlan, I have one son alive.
No, father. When I have wiped out my shame, you will have a son again.
And what is your shame?
That I left my chief to be taken by his enemies.
Is that all your shame, Lachlan?
No. My shame is that the man who betrayed him still lives.
What is that man?
The man you saw. The English officer who was his guest here. The man I should have killed long ago.
You know that he betrayed Ewan.
I know, father. I found my way into the English camp. I heard the major tell Ewan how this man betrayed him. Father, I swear on the holy oath, I swear on the iron that this dirk shall drink the Englishman's blood, and it will wash away my shame.
And my curse fall on that man, and help you in your vengeance, my son.
Where can we water our horses, lads? She does not have the English. Shall I ask her for you?
Or another. Catch a Russian Yushka.
Hamatakshin. He is in the shirt.
Skin do.
There's a burn down there.
Are you leaving him unguarded, Sergeant?
Why not? Think he'll run away?
Mr. Cameron, you be sensible and we'll do what we can for you. If not, I promise you the worst journey of your life.
Will you try to escape?
I must.
How can you?
I do not know.
You are not well enough to run.
If it kills me, at least I will have chosen my own death.
Hey, Sergeant, look! Prisoner's swindling.
Aye, or shamming. I think's for sure we can't ride all the way holding him on his horse. I'll untie his hands. Maybe he can keep going and he takes hold of the horse's mane. There was a battle fought here once, they tell me.
The first of the war, down by the high bridge there. It all seemed so different then.
Fortune's a war, Mr. Cameron. Fortune's a war.
Clever lass! What have you found here? Yon. Look yon. Yon's a rebel. And lassie so friendly and all.
You'd best keep your distance. I'm armed.
If thou harmst the dog, come here, lassie.
I'll not harm her, but call her off. I owe her no gratitude.
Aye, for finding thee, no doubt. Yon's the fella that gave the soldiers the slip yesterday. We heard all about thee in house up yonder. That a reet smart lad. 'Twas smart of thee to hide thee here instead of going out brig. Hey, Jan. Silly young man. 'Tis no manner of use to deny that thou'rt one of these danged island rebels.
I'm not denying it, but I'll not be taken again by anyone.
Who says we be going to take thee? Come here, lassie, to be so friendly to a chap with a knife in his hand.
The dog has nothing to fear from me.
Aye. That's right, young man. Happen you and I can have a crack together now. Hadn't thee best get thee gone before they come and find thee?
Why don't you give me up? You're English, are you not?
Yorkshire. But I'll tell thee why. First, because bitch took to you, and you didn't stick your knife into her to stop her barking. Second, you're a sharp lad, and a bold one. And last, because I've seen and heard things up yonder at Fort Augustus, where we went to buy cattle, that I hadn't liked at all.
I wonder if all my cattle are gone.
If there's any of thine among ours up there, I should have them back.
What would I do with cattle now? I cannot get home myself, let alone drive cattle there.
Why canst thou not get home once thou's put something in thy belly?
For one thing, there's my leg. And for another, the soldiers.
Thou can still sit a nag. And you're big enough to wear a clothes of mine. Right, lad. We'll take thee most of the way. It would be a pity if a smart head like your own should end up on a spike on the gates of Carlisle or York or London. Now bide here, lad, whilst Jan and me go and see about nags.
I don't know how I can ever repay you.
If thou talkst about pay, danged if I won't take thee back to where I found thee.
You can be sure I'll not, for I have nothing to pay you with. And money does not pass between gentlemen for services like this.
Thou thinkst me a gentleman? Well, I'm not but a farmer. But I'm much obliged to thee for the compliment. Good luck to thee, lad. John, that's it.
Did the soldiers come?
Aye, the soldiers came.
To burn down the house?
Yes, to burn the house. But the officer was a young man and a good man. They piled wood up round it. They set fire to it. The men marched off, but the officer stayed behind for a moment to say to me, "Madam, I've carried out my instructions. It is not my fault if the wood is too green and damp to burn well."
Why should I not stay here?
If you were known to be under this roof or on these lands, your aunt would certainly be driven off and probably imprisoned. And most of all, you have someone in France whose heart must be breaking for a sight of you. The prince will go when he can. Lochiel will go soon, and I will go. Do you think our sense of duty is less than yours?
I will go, on one condition, that I see Lochiel first.
Well, I'm afraid that would be difficult.
You will not tell me where he is, because you think I will betray him again. You? It's true, and they have heard it. Lochiel knows what I did at Fort Augustus. I will not go to France as an object of pity and shame. But I swear to you, by all I hold dear, I did not do it willingly.
Ewan, I do not know what you did at Fort Augustus. But I'm sure it was nothing that could be held to your shame. Lochiel is in Badenoch, in a hut in Ben Alder with Macpherson of Clooney. Ewan, we knew you could never be a traitor. We were sorry you had become the victim of treachery. We heard how Major Windham had betrayed you.
Good God, Archie, where did you hear that?
Well, Lachlan told us. He came to us in that mad way of his and told us you were betrayed and made prisoner in Fort Augustus. I think he expected us to attack the fort to rescue you.
Archie, Windham did not betray me. He saved my life. What can I do to end that slander on him?
Oh, nothing. But it'll not travel far, for a lie goes on just one leg.
Like me, Archie.
Well, in France, there is a better chance that you will go on two. Now, can I tell my brother you will see him there?
You may, Archie.
There has been a French privateer off Loch Broom lately. It may well be that she'll still be off the coast further south. Now, you must make for Arisaig or Morar. The fishermen will learn if she's still there. God bless us, Ewan, and bring us all to meet again.
Go ahead. Who's there? Is it you, Lachlan? Have you done it?
It is me, Father. Ewan.
Blessings on your head, Vinchichelin.
Hanig Megal, Slán Lee.
I came to say goodbye. It will be a long time before we meet again.
We will never meet again. Neil and Lachlan will go with you to keep you safe till you sail on the great water.
No. Neil is dead. And I fear Lachlan is dead too.
And you are leaving, the last of my sons. I should be glad that you are carrying your head out of the reach of your enemies. Yet all is not well. There is grief on the white sands, grief and the mourning of the wind that blows there.
There is grief everywhere, Father. Grief in leaving my land and my home, and grief for my friends and my brothers, Neil and Lachlan.
There is greater grief to come for Lachlan. I have seen it.
Is there still grief after death?
Lachlan is not dead. Not long ago, he stood there and swore the holy oath to be avenged on the man who betrayed you. And I prayed the Blessed One to give strength to his arm. May his ghost never rest.
Take back your curse.
Is Major Windham or Harry?
Major Windham is my friend. You curse me when you curse my friend. Listen well, he would have known that.
When a man hates another, his ear seeks out the evil that it would hear.
I hope Lachlan is dead.
She's hiding now, sir. But I saw her plane for a moment, half an hour ago.
You're positive it was a French ship, Sergeant?
What other ship would be lying out there, sir, for no reason at all?
And you're sure it was coming in nearer to the coast?
Oh, I'd swear to it, sir.
She must be waiting to take somebody off. It could be the Prince.
Well, they say he's further north.
Has he ever been where they say he was? You know, I think the rebels start these rumors themselves to draw our men away.
Well, if that's the case, they've managed it here all right. There's no one but us to stop them escaping from here.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Sir, if they're hoping to reach the Frenchie, they'll have to leave from somewhere nearby. Let's see if there's a boat on the beach.
And if we can, do you think the Prince will be alone and we'll be able to take him unaided?
Well, we could disable it, sir. That would give the others time to come.
Well, the others know where we are. No, I think you must go off and find one of our patrols. There must be one not far away.
And would you look for the boat, sir?
Yes, Sergeant.
Well, sir, if you find it, I suggest you try a wee trick that I've found useful. There's a hole in their boats for draining out the water, and they stick a peg of wood in it when they're sailing. Now, you could easily pull that peg out. And even if they noticed it, it would take them a while to get the wood and make a new one.
And if they don't?
And they would get very wet, sir. And if they were lucky, they would swim back ashore again, and it wouldn't be too hard for us to deal with. And if they weren't, well, I don't think the Duke would be too annoyed if they were drowned.
Good. Off you go.
I'll get back as soon as I can, sir, but I don't like leaving you here alone.
Oh, I'll be all right. If I want you, I'll fire a shot.
Well, I'll come as if every devil in hell were after me.
Take to get out to the frigate boat?
About an hour, sir, about an hour.
Is there any danger of being sighted by the enemy?
No, we hear it far away still, sir, far away.
Where was that?
We're in Finlanway.
How long ago were they sighted there?
Oh, about an hour, sir. Aye. Just let me have a look before we push off, eh? They have been here.
How do you know?
They have taken away the plug to make the boat leak.
How long will it take to get another, do you think?
No time at all. I brought another with me. The redcoats will have to find new tricks if they want to catch us out, Mr. Cabaret.
Englishman! He would have betrayed you again!
God's curse on you! Boat is ready. Come, the red troops will be here soon.
It seems I have betrayed my own side again, Godroy.
Fuck!
Ewan! My chief and my brother! Forgive me!
Never.
Then take my life for his!
I can take nothing from you!
Do not go near him, sir. The man will not be hit.
Charles Edward Stuart died in Rome, aged 67, an embittered and drunken old man. Lord George Murray, never forgiven by Charles for his criticism of the campaign, exiled to Holland. Cameron of Lochiel worked in vain to restore to the Highlands their independence, died 1748. Dr. Archie Cameron returned to Scotland, 1753, arrested for his part in the '45 rebellion. Hanged at Newgate, 1754. Ewan Cameron, reunited with his wife Alison, they both returned to live in Scotland with their 2 children.